Blur, a decentralized non-fungible token marketplace, and OpenSea competitor, is under pressure, tumbling by over 30% from its November peaks. While Blur retreats, on-chain data reveals that Blur Whale have been moving their tokens to leading crypto exchanges, possibly to liquidate. According to Luke on-chain data, on December 7th, several whales have been offloading large amounts of Blur. To illustrate, 16.85 million Blur, worth roughly $8.43 million, were deposited to exchanges in the past 24 hours. Notably, one whale deposited 2.54 million Blur, worth $1.26 million, received from the airdrop to Binance. At the same time, Mandala Capital transferred 2.76 million Blur, worth $1.4 million, to OKX. Fideluge continued as another whale, only marked by the associated 0x68B5 address, withdrew 3.31 million Blur, worth $1.79 million from Binance between November 25 and 29 before moving then to the same exchange on December 1st. The token had fallen, meaning the whale was down by roughly $65,000. And it's unclear whether the same addresses are sold for USDT or other tokens. However, what's known is that any whale transfers to a centralized exchange is associated with liquidation. Accordingly, sentiment is impacted when whales move coins in large batches to exchanges, and retailers could interpret their transfers as pressure and incoming selling pressure. Again, thus far, looking at price action, buyers have the lead from a top-down preview. The coin is already up 220% from October lows. Most importantly, buyers have the upper hand looking at the candlestick arrangement in the daily chart. Even though the token is down 30%, from November peaks, the failure of bears to force the coin below the 20-day moving average in the daily chart suggests that the uptrend is still valid. Losses below 46, or the base of the current bull flag, might trigger a sell-off. Conversely, any upswing above 58 and even 69 cents or November highs could drive more than and lifting Blur to 84 cents or higher in the coming sessions. And whether the uptrend will resume also remains to be seen. What's clear, though, is that the broader community is closely monitoring the NFT scene and Blur, the marketplace. So the recent upswing was due to the activation of Season 2 airdrop, which ended on November 20th. Ahead of this, the token was already up 150%, only to extend gains briefly before cooling off in the first week of December.